Hello guys, welcome back to a new episode, and this is actually a new game that I'm playing. I've talked about playing this game in the past. This is WWE 2K17. I'm a big wrestling fan, I've always been, so I've decided to do a video today. And I'm actually not alone today. Today I have with my friend, his gamer tag is the AlphaWolf. He's a upcoming YouTuber. He needs to get his YouTube equipment, but the special thing about him is he's actually my roommate. He's my best friend since kindergarten. So we pretty much know everything there is to know about each other. And we're just the best of friends. And he's going to be the guy who I'm doing a lot of these videos with. So here's the AlphaWolf right here.
Howdy guys, my name is the AlphaWolf150. Like Houston said, I am his best friend. We have grown up together since about kindergarten. We've always been together. We used to do stuff like this. We used to have a trampoline. I used to go over to his house all the time. We used to have little matches and stuff. We were big into this stuff, WWE and all kinds of stuff. We created our own entrances. We had our own matches. We used to have a blast with this. But eventually, one day, a kid came over while we were having a match and decides that he wants to be a jerk and cut a giant hole in our trampoline. So that got us banned.
That didn't get us banned. That just demolished that trampoline. That created a huge hole. That was kind of funny, but then they made the rule where like we could only have like one person jump on at the same time, so kind of the wrestling thing was out.
So we ended up stopping that. We haven't done it since. We really want to. We'd like to get another trampoline eventually, but we just haven't had the time. We work a lot. You know, we're both full-time workers. You know, Wolf Strike goes to school all the time, and we just don't have the time anymore to do those things.
But anyway, with my friend the Alpha Wolf, you can expect great things from the future. When he gets his YouTube channel up, you can expect him to get some Madden content out to you guys, some Call of Duty stuff. He's a pretty good guy to watch, to be honest. A lot of my friends are going to try to get their own channels. He's going to be doing a lot of Minecraft stuff. Obviously, you all know I'm famous for Minecraft. You can be expecting another episode of Building Wolfapolis in the future. But today we are on 2K. I've always wanted to kind of record other games like this, and this is kind of my chance. So again, expect great things in the future. The Alpha Wolf, he's going to be doing like adventure maps with me, and we're going to be doing these fun series. So make sure to stay tuned for that. But anyway, let's get on to the video. Now, obviously, you guys can see that we're playing 2K17. Those of you who've never played it, I recommend it. You don't have to be a wrestling fan for this game. It's just a fun fighting game, to say the least. And we just really enjoy playing it. I hope you guys enjoy the video. But what we got right here is a 2-on-2 Extreme Rules match. Now, the Alpha Wolf, he went with Roman Reigns, which is his favorite wrestler in real life. And I went with Finn Balor. I really like Finn Balor. He's a small guy. He's kind of the underdog. He's got this sick demon outfit, and I've always liked that. The Alpha Wolf's kind of sketchy on his outfit, but I think it looks pretty cool. He's got a pretty sick entrance, and we're going against Bo Dallas and Braun Strowman. So this is a pretty interesting match that we're going to have playing in the background for you guys.
Well, like he said, I am a little sketchy about the outfit that Finn Balor wears. It's not that I don't like the outfit. It's just I think that it's not him personally. It's not his character for the WWE. He could do a lot better. I don't know if you guys watched the WWE or not, but if you watched when he debuted on Raw, you know, he didn't wear that, and it looks better with him without wearing it rather than him wearing it. The entrance is cool. I like the entrance. I just don't like the attire.
Here we have Roman Reigns making his entrance. Roman Reigns, he's a little bit of a sketchy guy. He's pretty much booed at this point, and that's obviously because WWE trying to get him over lately. The past year, you know, he won that Royal Rumble match, which
he won 2 WWE championships in less than 6 months.
Which you can understand why why people are booing him, because WWE is just trying to sell him as this big powerhouse. I don't know if they're trying to make him the next John Cena or what. But just people don't like him for that reason. And I think what's going to be a good move for Roman Reigns is if he actually becomes heel in the future. That's going to be the best thing for Roman Reigns to do. Because he always performed best as a heel when he debuted it with the Shield back at Survivor Series however many years ago. He was definitely a great heel. He was a great guy not to, to dislike.
Okay, let's get started on the Shield. If most of you watch WWE know that when the Shield came in, they were a heel group. Everybody hated them. Nobody liked them. They always attacked our favorite superstars and screwed everybody out of matches. And they claimed that they were doing it for justice and in the name of justice, and which we all know wasn't true. Most of the time they were getting paid to screw people out of matches. But if you watch the WWE, you eventually came to like them because they ended up being a good tag team. And they had some crazy matches, like the Wyatt family matches. I mean, if you've ever seen those matches, it's people flying all over the place, freaking knocking the hell out of each other. Just crazy stuff. Going through tables, weapons, all kinds of stuff. But those are my favorite matches. And if you guys watched the recent pay-per-view that we had, which is Survivor Series, where Lesnar faced Goldberg, and you watch the Raw versus SmackDown match, the team match, then you will have saw that the Shield did return for a couple moments where they did a triple powerbomb through the announce table. They powerbombed AJ Styles.
Okay, let's get back to now we got Finn Balor entering the match. Now this is Finn Balor is obviously out of action right now. Seth Rollins legitimately hurt him in a match back, I think it was at SummerSlam, where he won the title and he had to relinquish the title because of his injury. It was very unfortunate. Finn Balor is obviously someone who he's wrestled all over the world like anyone else. He kind of started here in NXT, and he's just one of the greatest NXT champions of all time. He's definitely one of the most unique wrestlers ever. Crazy entrance, everything's crazy about Finn Balor, but that's what I've always liked. Finn Balor's that it factor, that difference than what you see commonly. And that's, like, Finn Balor is he's an upcoming wrestler, and when he comes back, I guarantee he's going to be doing big things right back from where he picked off in the WWE. That's for sure.
He Finn Balor, he deserved to be the WWE Universal Champion. I mean, let's talk about Seth Rollins. Yeah, Seth Rollins is a great wrestler and all, but Seth Rollins has been pretty much the authority's babyface guy that pretty much gets everything handed to him, and he was their go-to man for almost the entire year of 2015. And us being Shield fans, I couldn't believe it the first time I watched him stab them in the back on Raw. It was like, we lost a brother, because you just don't see those things. They talked about earlier in the show about how, Evolution wasn't brothers when they fought. Like, they were just three strangers standing on the opposite side of the ring together, tag teaming together, as where the Shield was one cohesive unit. They were brothers. And then Seth Rollins later that night stabs his brothers, so-called brothers, in the back.
Braun Strowman is definitely we got Braun Strowman interesting here. Now he's huge. I'm not gonna lie. At Survivor Series, I mean, he did get put to that table, but I mean, he got right back up. Braun Strowman's a huge guy. I'm not sure exactly how tall or how big he is, but he's just a powerhouse, and I feel like they need to do more with Braun Strowman other than they're building him as this big powerhouse, but I think Braun Strowman has potential to be in high-stake matches. That's one.
I agree with that. They're kind of doing with him what they did with, I don't know if you guys remember Ryback, but what they kind of made Ryback look like he was a really, top dog, great wrestler. He just destroyed everybody. He wrestled 3, 4, 5, 6 people at a time and just completely destroyed them. And then when they move him on to bigger things and better people, better superstars, they give him into this WWE Championship match with CM Punk, and then he gets screwed out of it. Like, that's what they're kind of doing with Braun Strowman. They're kind of making him look bigger than what he is, and then they're going to create this whole storyline where he'll probably either be a big baby or something like most people do. But I feel like they're going to kind of screw him when they could use him to be better than what they're portraying him to be.
Yeah, and while we're on the Survivor Series topic, you cannot ignore that match between Brock Lesnar and Goldberg. This match had so much hype to it. We were going to do a predictions video on this, but obviously it's hard for us to find time both on our working schedules. But anyway, this match had so much hype to it. They first faced back at WrestleMania 20 back in 2004, and people were skeptical on that match because everyone knew that it doesn't really matter who was going to win that match. They were both going to walk out on WWE. Goldberg was going to pursue his interests. I'm not sure. I think I know he was coming up, like there was movies and stuff, like he played in The Longest Yard and everything. And Brock Lesnar, he decided to start an NFL career, and then he wanted to go into the UFC and everything. So that match at first, like, people really didn't care about it. The only good thing about it was Stone Cold Steve Austin being the referee.
Now, going back on what Wolfstrike said, they both did pursue their own careers. I believe Goldberg also went into the NFL for a little while, and Lesnar went for like one day, maybe a couple. I think he played in one game and he got into a fight on the field, and then he didn't play after that. So he ended up pursuing his career in UFC. He ended up becoming a UFC World Heavyweight Champion. You know, you hear him talk about it all the time in the WWE. He was an NCAA champion, a UFC champion, a WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I mean, he's done it all. He beat the Undertaker streak at WrestleMania. He's pretty much conquered everybody there is in the WWE. And Goldberg's kind of the only person that he's not beaten. He's never beaten, you know, he's only faced him once. So you got to give him that. He didn't really have the chance to fight him again because they were both leaving the WWE when they fought. It was kind of a to see who's better kind of match, and it ended up being, you know, Goldberg winning the match. And I thought the match at Survivor Series was going to be way different than what it was. I mean, if you watched it, it only lasts like, what, a minute and 27 seconds? I thought it was going to be more of a, like, Brock Lesnar, like he always does, dominating about half of the match, throwing people around, just wrecking people, and then they were going to make, you know, give this big comeback to Goldberg where he comes back and he ends up, you know, beating Lesnar with a spear or jackhammer or something along that line. But they ended up letting Goldberg look like a complete badass and made Lesnar look like a wimpy person rather than what he really is. He really is a beast, but they didn't make him, they made him look bad in order to make Goldberg look good.
Yeah, and for Goldberg being 49 years old, it's almost like he hasn't aged a day. It's the craziest thing ever, just seeing Goldberg back, and the fact that he's not done either. He's already said Royal Rumble, you can expect to see, he said everyone's next, which, that's a pretty scary thing. But
if you elaborate on what he said, though, he has told us before, if you've seen his interviews and stuff, that there is a big plethora that he would like to. There's a lot of superstars that he's never got the chance to face that he wants to face. I think that's a big reason on why he's going to do the Royal Rumble. I do believe he wants to be another, you know, he wants to have another championship under his belt or whatever, but I believe he's really doing it because there's a lot of people that he hasn't faced, and he wants to face somebody that he's never faced before, not somebody that he's already beaten once. Now, my prediction in that match, I think that either Brock Lesnar's going to come back and eliminate him or screw him out of the match somehow, or, you know, there's going to be multiple different legends that come back or Hall of Famers that come back, and it ends up being like a big storyline where they have a match at WrestleMania or some kind of thing like that. Somebody's going to get involved in that match, and somebody's going to get screwed out of something. That's guaranteed.
we're going to see Lesnar versus Goldberg 3. That's a given. There's no way that the two of them are done. And I feel like the next matchup is going to be a bit different, definitely. something definitely to look forward to.
Now, I do believe that the next matchup that they have, Lesnar's not going to take him as lightly as he did. Lesnar took him lightly and said, I'm this big bad superstar that I beat up everybody there is to beat up. I've conquered everybody there is to conquer. Why should you be any different? But of course, Goldberg showed him, I'm Goldberg. I'm not, John Cena. I'm Goldberg. I can fight you. I can compete with you. I'm not a bitch.
Pretty much. Let's get to the actual game. You guys can see we got an Extreme Rules match going here. And we're getting our asses whooped, to say the least. This is our first time playing online on 2K7. Or not first time, but one of our first times playing online on 2K17. It's a little bit laggy, and I don't like the fact that we have limited counters. But on the subject of what we're doing here, in the future, you kind of can expect some series from me as far as 2K17. I'm thinking of doing a My Career series and a bunch of different stuff with this game. And I'm not sure, I might do a series with the Alpha Wolf over here. He's going to have his own channel, getting out his own content. And we're definitely going to have some mixed content in there. One thing that both me and the Alpha Wolf are passionate about is zombie games. Now, personally, me, I like the first-person cutting limbs off kind of zombie games. And one game that we're thinking of playing is Dying Light. That's a really fun game. We have not touched the DLC on the game. If you guys never seen it, make sure to stay tuned. I got to get my gaming PC, but when I do that, we'll be doing all these series together, me and my friends. So it's not just going to be the solo stuff, but definitely the zombie games is something that we're going to be getting into. Something that's going to be really fun to watch.
Okay, so I'm going to elaborate on that a little bit. I am particularly a bigger Zombies fan than Wolfstrike over here. I love zombies no matter what it is. I probably have every zombie game that's ever been made. I've got, I started playing it on Call of Duty World at War. I know all you Call of Duty fans out there know exactly what that game is, because that's probably one of the best Call of Duties ever made. That's the original zombies, Call of Duty zombies, and you can't beat it. No matter what they do, they can add all this gumball stuff into it. They can add all these new weapons, whatever they want to do. But you can't beat the original zombies, because you got weapons like the PPSH, the original Wonder Waff, all these, the original 4 perks, Juggernog, Double Tap, Quick Revive, Speed Cola, all that fun stuff. But you're going to see, from me, you're going to see a lot of zombie stuff. You'll see Call of Duty zombies. I've got all the maps. I've got Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. I've got World at War. I've got Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I've got Advanced Warfare, which I'm not going to play that. I won't do any exo zombies or anything like that because I don't particularly like it. But I have Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered. You'll get stuff out of that. You'll get new zombies in Spaceland and DLC maps that come out. You'll get Dying Light. You'll get Dying Light the Following. All that good content. You'll get Madden from me. I'm a big Madden gamer. I like Ultimate Team and stuff like that. You're going to get Ultimate Team strategy videos. You'll get Ultimate Team pack opening videos. Because I know you guys love that stuff. Ultimate Team pack opening videos. Those are the stuff. I watch them all the time on YouTube. You get to see all the good players that people buy. People spend their money to see if they can get something big, like a 99 overall pool or some kind of good, draft pick or whatever's in the game right now that's big, people are going to try and get.
Anyway, I'm going to stop you there. We seem to be running out of time on the video here. Again, great things to expect from the future. I have my best friend here with me today in our first recording. He needs to get his own YouTube equipment. I need to get my gaming PC. Great things in the future. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to hit that like button below. Make sure to comment and subscribe. Whenever my friend gets his YouTube equipment, I'll make sure to link his channel down in the description so you guys can all check out the awesome content that he has. This is all just going to be a big abundance of us playing games, and it's definitely going to be something to watch. But again, thank you guys for watching that video. This has been Wolfstrike150.
And this is the AlphaWolf150.
And thanks for watching, and see you later.